What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing well, and thank you so much for popping in to this review of King Kong, celebrating its 20th anniversary today. It's a film that I've been wanting to talk about on the channel for a while and just never had the opportunity to do it. And I said, okay, well, I guess it's going to be celebrating its anniversary soon. I even had a poster that I've had for years off eBay. It's an original. So finally, I said, you know what? This is probably the time to do it. And I love the movie. I'm just going to say that off the bat. I don't think that this is like a perfect movie. It is certainly not a flawless film, but it is completely immersive with a runtime of, without the credits, almost 3 hours. I mean, you really have to suck me in if you're going to keep me in the seat that long. James Cameron can do it with the Avatar movies, and Peter Jackson can obviously do it with The Lord of the Rings, but I think he is able to do it with King Kong as well, because the first hour of the film, I mean, you don't even see King Kong. It's the setup to the characters. And Darrow, played by Naomi Watts, she's a down on her luck actress. She needs to make some money. And she meets Jack Black's character. And he says, you know what? As soon as I saw you, you're the one that I wanted for my movie. That they were supposed to be filming in Singapore. There's so many details sprinkled out through the film that make it feel more grounded and make it feel more realistic. I think the character that Jamie Bell plays is kind of throwaway. The Adrian Brody Naomi Watts relationship in the film, I don't think their chemistry is that great, and their romance isn't that strong. But the strongest thing in it is the romance, not even romance, but the bond, the true bond between Kong and and Darrow. Their scenes are some of the most stunning, beautiful scenes of the film. Peter Jackson is able to direct this big epic with so many huge action sequences, great action sequences, whether it's the pit of bugs and, of course, the T-Rex sequence. I love a lot of this movie. In a year that Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith was snubbed for Best Visual Effects, the nomination anyway. I don't think it would have won over King Kong. I mean, there's just so many close-ups of Kong's face where it's really lifelike, extremely realistic. Andy Serkis did a phenomenal job with the motion capture performance in this. James Newton Howard's score is also something that probably should have been nominated for the Oscar. His score for Treasure Planet, I thought, was also fantastic. Just reviewed that about a week ago. His score for this is also great. It's a great big action epic score. It's almost like he's scoring a monster movie at times. You know, the music is really powerful. My favorite sequence of the film, action-wise, is the T-Rex sequence, and not action-wise is probably the sunset sequence. But there's just so much to cover. I mean, there's just so much movie here. There's so much story. Is it a little too long? Yeah, I do think it's a little too long. It probably could have been 2.5 hours. I mean, they probably could have edited out so much of the movie and it would have worked so much better. So it does feel a little long, but it never dragged for me. I think the movie is entertaining. The first hour is probably its weakest part. Once they get to Skull Island, that's when the movie really starts to pick up. But I do like the first hour. I just don't like it as much as I like Act 2 and 3 of the movie. So King Kong, happy anniversary. I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars. There's some real humanity and beauty in the film that shines through Peter Jackson's direction. And the cinematography and the visual effects, all really well done. This is an excellently made film. Jack Black is also great. I love his character arc. He's probably my favorite human character in the movie. And to prepare for this review, I watched King Kong on the 4K Blu-ray, a steelbook that I've had for a couple years now, and I'm happy to have it because this is, I think, an underrated film. You know, it didn't get that Best Picture nomination, didn't get the big Oscar nominations, but I think Jackson, maybe not Best Picture, but I think Jackson probably should have got in for director because there's so much going on in this movie. When you're supposed to care and feel invested, you do. At least for me, anyway. The movie hit me the most when they were getting him with that chloroform. That's probably the most powerful sequence of the film. So that's my thoughts on King Kong. What's yours? you like the film? Do you plan on watching it for its 20th anniversary? And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for a bunch of reviews coming in the future, and a whole bunch up in the channel right now. You can follow me on Twitter and or X at RyanKing72. That's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for the 20th anniversary of Peter Jackson's King Kong. And until next time, over and out.